everybody, Paperboy Trucker back at you on Friday afternoon. It's about 4 p.m. I'm arriving here in North Little Rock, approaching the Maverick North Little Rock yard. About to start my weekend. So I drove from Gent, Kentucky. I picked up this load of 3 coils late last night, and then just spent the night there at the shipper, and left out of there this morning around it's about 5:15 Eastern time. So pretty much a full day of driving. Alright, so here's the Maverick Driving Academy on the right side. Nothing going on there right now. It was actually snowing when I left Gent this morning, pretty hard for about the first hour till I got south of Louisville, and then it stopped. Wasn't any problems though. I mean, the temperature was like 32 degrees, so it wasn't really sticking. Didn't have any trouble. All right, let's get the gate open here. And I'll tell you, man, it has been a windy afternoon. Once I crossed over the Mississippi River from Memphis into Arkansas, man, the wind was crazy. I was following behind this pickup truck pulling an RV for a few miles, and I tell you, they were having a hard time keeping the RV straight. He finally got off the road, and then I was seeing birds trying to fly across the freeway. They were trying their darndest to get across the freeway, but they weren't going anywhere. Oh, they were just flying and not going anywhere. All right, so I see a spot right here. I'm gonna whip into this spot. This will be a good spot. I'm gonna check my truck into the shop only because I've got a torn trailer mud flap. It's hanging on. I mean, but it's starting to tear off, so I'm gonna have them replace that. Then I'm gonna have them check the air in my truck tires, because my fleet manager called me a few days ago again about one of my steer tires being low pressure. And I just had a tire put on. I don't know if it was new or not over the weekend, so I don't know if it's a sensor or if the pressure was really bad. I mean, I did stop and have both steer tires filled, and one of them was at 97 and one of them was at 99. And they're supposed to, the sensors are supposed to go off and alert me. Well, no, I don't know that that's true. I think the system alerts me via the truck messaging once they go below 90. But anyway, filled them up to 110 and hadn't heard anything. They look fine to me at this point, but I'm gonna have the shop check them again. Okay, let me get back to you in a minute for the weekly review. Plus, I want to show you this load. I mean, I know I showed it to you last night after I got it secured, but I don't think I showed it to you after I got it tarped. So I'll do that, and then we'll do a review. Oh, whew. Yeah, the wind's still blowing pretty good. Hopefully the wind noise is not too bad, but let me show you this real quick. Boy, is my truck dirty again. I had it washed when I was at the Madison yard, I don't know, three days ago maybe. But that's what happens when you're out in the snow and slushy rain stuff. All right, so here's the load tarp. Was able to get it with one of my 4-foot drop tarps. I've got 2 canvas tarps draped over that. And I'm gonna tell you, you new guys, this is the kind of load, you know, I got 3 coils and they're wrapped with kind of a papery plastic cover. But I made the mistake one time of tarping coils like this without putting the canvas tarps on. You can go back and find it on the videos if you want to, but it ripped my tarp. And especially on a day like today when the wind is so strong, it will tear your tarps up there on the edge of that coil if you don't put those canvas tarps down. So that's a lesson I learned the hard way. All right, so that's it. This delivers Monday. Receiving starts at 7:30, so I'll be there at 7:30, maybe a little before. Only about 8 miles from here at Ryerson Metals over in Little Rock near the airport. So I got to deliver it Monday morning, and then you never know, you know, probably go to, see, here's my mud flap that's starting to tear off. It's about 20% torn, but I'm gonna go ahead and have that fixed, because once they start tearing, they don't last very long. What was I saying? I forget. So just giving you a look at the tarp, just going around checking the vehicle and the trailer while I'm out here. I've stopped and done several load checks today. Everything's still good. The chains all stayed nice and tight. I did have to replace a bungee a couple hours ago because I was starting to get a big flop here in the tarp, and then I got out and one of the bungees had torn and was missing. It happens. All right, so that's that. Okay. All right, let me hop back in here real quick and we'll do a weekly recap. Oh yeah, I was saying I would expect from Little Rock on a Monday morning, I would expect to go to Malvern, which is about an hour away, to the Reynolds aluminum plant, but you never know. There are other options. All right, let me get this set up here. Okay. Let me do the mileage recap for you. I did hear from Michael. I think I mentioned him earlier. He's one of my new recruits that just started, you know, got out of his trainer truck, got assigned his truck last week, went home, hit the road, I think Monday, got his first load. So he's out on his own. And Alex, I emailed Alex earlier today trying to check on him. He should also be in his own truck this week, but I haven't heard, you know, that he's actually picked up his first load yet. So I emailed to see, you know, if everything's okay and all that's happening for him. So I'll update on him later. And I got Leroy, or I think he goes by Roy. I'll try to email some of the new guys this weekend and kind of catch up, but Roy ought to be about finishing up with his trainer truck time maybe this week or next week. So I'll check in with him too. Okay, let's see, mileage log. The miles for last week, the week we just got paid for today, was 2326. 2326, and the payroll for that Okay, the payroll for that was gross pay $1,829.18. 1829.18. So for you guys that like to see the miles and the money. Okay, so let's see what else. Oh yeah, you can see right here I put a new, I stopped today, did my 30-minute break up there at the Huck's Pilot in Kudawa, Kentucky. I hope that's how you say that. Kudawa, Kentucky. And did my 30-minute break there, and got a shower and put a new razor in my, or new blade in my razor, and man, about killed myself. Oh man. You guys with beards don't have to worry about that too much, do you? Okay, well, I'm gonna get all my stuff cleaned up, go get my little car, pull up, move all my stuff, go over to the shop on the way out, and write up those 2 little things I mentioned, and we'll be back out here Monday morning, start a new week. See you then.